For less than the cost of a brand new pair of sneakers, you can launch your business that works for you while you're at work, cooking dinner, or even asleep. And in this video, I'll walk you through exactly how to do this step by step, even if you have never made $1 online. By the end of this video, you will see just how simple it is to start a real business with just $179.70. And this also isn't one of those random side hustles where you're importing junk from China halfway around the world just to make 1% profit margin after making a sale. This is the exact business that helped me go from working in Amazon warehouse at 19 to making my first million by the age of 23. So grab a pen and paper and let's get started. By the way, if you are looking to start a profitable online business, ideally Amazon, and you're looking for one-on-one coaching from us, then I will leave the information in the description for you to check out. So the first thing you're going to do is head over to sell.amazon.co.uk. Now, before you scroll away thinking this guy is going to show how we can buy products from China and then list them on Amazon and then make money, this is not going to be that business model. And I say this because a lot of people have this misconception that the only way to make money on Amazon is sell cheap junk from China, which is not true. And I'll show you exactly how in this video. So once you're on sell.amazon.co.uk, if you're in the UK, if you're in the US, it's .com. And if you're from another country, then it will be .whatever country you are. This is the website that will allow you to create your Amazon seller account, which will enable you to sell products on Amazon. Now, on this website, you can actually go and check out the selling plans. There are two selling plans that you can choose from. There is the individual plan and there is the professional plan. Now, the individual plan is actually free. You don't have to pay Amazon for anything. You can just set up your Amazon seller account as individual, and that will mean it's completely free. However, you'll be charged based on every sale you make. You'll be charged 75p excluding VAT. So after VAT, it will come to almost £1 for every item sold. Plus, you are also restricted on the features you get as well as the amount of sales you can make. So this plan is ideal for someone who just wants to get rid of a few products from your home. Not for you. The plan that you are going to choose is going to be the professional plan, which is actually just £25 excluding VAT or £30 with VAT every month. Think of this as the rent that you're paying Amazon to have your own store on Amazon every single month. Now, I'm sure if you tried and launched your own store elsewhere, like on the high street, you'd be looking at like £3,000-4,000 a month. Now, once you have set up your Amazon account, the next stage is to look for a product to sell. But how do you find products that will actually sell? That's what I'll show you now. Simply head over to amazon.co.uk if you're in the UK or .com if you're in the US. And here you will see all the products that are sold on Amazon. Now, just before I show you the method that you can use to find profitable products, I'm going to actually go ahead and tell you the 3 checks that you need to pass on every single product that you find in order for that product to be profitable. So the 3 checks are pretty much simple. The first one is that the bestseller rank of that product should be less than 100,000. And don't worry, in a bit, I will actually show you where do you find this bestseller rank and all these numbers. The second thing is Amazon should not be selling on that listing. So Amazon themselves should not be selling on that. And the third thing is that the listing should have more than 3 different sellers. This way you ensure it's not a private label product. I know you might be confused what's a private label product and stuff like that. Don't worry, again, I'll show you just in a bit of real examples so you understand it properly. So now you know the 3 checks you can apply in any product. The method I will show you is actually one of the methods I use, but there is a easier method that honestly I feel like everyone will be able to use. And that method is simply look around your house. What products do you buy on daily basis? What products do you buy on monthly basis? What products are something that you have seen in your household for 5-10 years? These are products that are being bought by your mom, by your dad, by your wife every single month. So there must be demand for these products. So the easiest way, in my opinion, before I show you the method, is to go find a product. Let's say it's Fairy Liquid. Go on Amazon, type in Fairy Liquid, and let's have a look at this. 1,000 sales a month. 2,000 sold in the last month. This is a pack of 2. Or let's have a look at this. This is just different Fairy type product. I'm sure this for washing machine or something like that. Oh, it is, right? 2,000 times a month. Do you get this? Now, obviously, me showing how many sales it's having a month doesn't mean that this is an amazing product you should get to, but you get what I'm trying to say. you can start by just looking at the products you or your mom or your dad or your wife or your sister buys it on monthly basis. That can be a great starting point. However, if you don't want to do that and you want a method that you can follow, then you can follow the best sellers method. This is simply by going on the best sellers tab right here, which will be on Amazon. Now here you will see all the categories that you can select and start looking for products in. A lot of people will simply go on something like health and personal care and they will start looking for products right here, which is the worst way to find good wholesale products. And the reason why is because majority of the products here are either sold by Amazon or they're private label, or there's a lot of competition. So you want to stay away from them. The thing that you're going to do is simply go on subcategories and go even further into subcategories. So for example, instead of being on the main category, I'm going to go something on dental care. Then instead of being in dental care, I could even go to denture care. Now in here, there you go. This is where I want to be looking for products. The reason why is because in this category, the subcategory, there might be products that still are sold by Amazon. However, there's going to be less people, less competition, and less private label sellers, right? Now, once you're here, what do? You're going to simply start applying the 3-point check that I mentioned to you earlier, which is to go through these products one by one. Let's say this product. The first check you're going to make is it below 100,000 BSR? You're going to scroll down and you're going to go to additional information, item information, and you're going to see the bestseller rank where it says 807. Amazing. The lower the best-selling rank, the more the product sells. That's what you need to know. That's the first check, passed. The second check, does Amazon sell this product? We can go to this buy box. So this is called a buy box. This is basically showing the number of sellers on this listing selling this exact same product. And the way you check if Amazon is on this listing is when you go on sold by, if this said Amazon themselves, then that means Amazon is selling on this. If it was Amazon warehouse, that's completely fine, because Amazon warehouse is Amazon's used product store, where any used product that people are selling on Amazon, they get sold through Amazon warehouse. So as long as this does not say Amazon, if it says dispatch from Amazon, that's fine, because that just means they're doing FBA. But if it says that it's Amazon right here, then you want to stay away from it. And the third check is it should have more than 3 sellers. So on this listing, by the way, second check passed as well. On this listing, we have 1, 2, and 3, and make sure they're 3 different sellers. So it should have sold by as 3 different people. And I can say this that only has 3 sellers on this, 1, 2, and 3. But from what it looks like, because there are 3 completely different sellers, I do believe this is a wholesale product. And to give you an example of what a non-wholesale product or a private label product would look like, let's just do fitness band. If you go on something like this, okay, there are 4 sellers, but let's see if this is a wholesale product or not. Okay, look, so this is Amazon resale. Can you see Amazon resale? So there's only 2 sellers on this listing. There is 1 and 2. So if you jumped on this listing and you tried selling this exact same product, they will report it to Amazon and your Amazon account will get suspended. So that's something you never want to do. But this, in my opinion, we might have just found a really, really good product. Like, if I'm looking at this, it's selling 3,000 times, or it's sold over 3,000 times in the past month, and it's got 3 sellers and it's less than 100,000 BSR. So now that we have found a product that meets the checks, it's time to do the next step. And that might be, okay, I found a product. Where the hell do I find this product for cheaper so I can buy it and then I can just resell it on Amazon on the same listing? That's what I will discuss now. So the easiest way to find a profitable supplier is by simply copying the brand name of this product. So Dina Base 7. We're going to copy that. Go on Google, type in Dina Base Wholesale UK. As soon as you type this, now all the wholesalers that stock this product will come up. Now, because Google has messed up their search engine a bit, it might be harder for you to find a wholesaler quickly. However, you want to go through every single site that says this product and the word wholesale. So let's say this one right here where it says, I believe this is the same product, it's just in a different language, but this gives me context that maybe I can contact these guys to see if they have this for the UK version as well. And if I do see after VAT, I still might be profitable because the product is selling on Amazon for £12.90. So after all the fees and all the things, there might be profit to be made. So that's right here. As you can see, I've just found a potential supplier that I can even get in touch with and see if I can get it for even cheaper or if the product matches. And sometimes, here's my key thing, right? If, for example, you saw that this product is not the same product as the one on Amazon, it's still the same brand. So when you contact these guys, you can always ask them that, can you source this exact product from this exact same brand? And most of them want to make money, so they will go ahead and be like, yeah, sure, we can absolutely do that. We'll get back to you. There you go. That's how simple it is to find a supplier. Now, finding a supplier is easy. Finding a profitable supplier takes time. If it was easy, every single person would be a millionaire on Amazon. So you have to put in the reps, but I've just shown you the easiest way to do this. Now, a key thing you have to remember when you source a supplier is make sure that the price they quote you, the cost of goods, give you at least 30% return on investment, so that by the time you ship it to Amazon and all your other costs, you're at least having 20% solid return on your investment. And just to give you context of how good this ROI is, your banks give you like 0.5% to 1% return on your savings every single year. So getting 20% is insane. So up until now, this business has only cost you £30 to get started. Now, obviously, when you find the product and you order it, let's say you're gonna go ahead and order this product. So I personally always recommend you do a test order. A test order is simply a small batch of this exact product, so that by the time you send it to Amazon, there is no, like, let's say you send it to Amazon and some sort of issue arose from this product. If you did order a large batch, all your money would be held in that stock. And that's not a good thing, because if you want to buy another product, you can't do that. So always do a test batch from 10 to 50 units. For this order, let's say we ordered 20 units. So that would come to £4.95 times by 20, 99 times by 1.2, because we need to add the VAT. So it comes at around 100 and let's say round it up, £120. So your first batch will cost you £120 to order, and that brings your total from 120 plus 30, that's 150 to get your business up and running, to get your first product bought from a supplier as well. Now, the smart one of you must be thinking, Jatz, yeah, I bought the product, but how do I go about sending off to Amazon? Won't I need the tools and equipments for that? Yes, you absolutely will need it. So here are the list of tools and equipments that you will need to buy in order for you to prep these items and ship it off to Amazon. So the first thing you will need is a pack of 44 label sheets. This can cost you around £10 for a pack of 100. This is what you will print your Amazon barcodes on, and you will stick it on the products itself that you're shipping off to Amazon, so Amazon knows this product is from you. And as you're getting like 100 sheets, you're not going to run out of them anytime soon. The second thing you will need is a pack of 2 label sheets. This can again cost you around £10. This is where you'll print off your UPS shipping label and your Amazon shipping label as well, so you can stick it on the actual box. The third and fourth thing is scissors and tape, which will cost you like $10 as well. And the last thing is boxes. Now, you can either spend money on boxes, or you can go ahead and be a smart pants like me. Go to your local supermarket, go to your local store, ask them, hey, have you got empty boxes that I can use? They'll be more than happy to give it to you, because they stock products every day. And by the way, you don't need to have plain packaging boxes. The box could have random logos and you can still ship that off to Amazon. Now, there is one more thing that you would have needed if you didn't watch my video, and that would be a weighing scale, because you will need to weigh the products in order for you to add that into your shipping plan. And by the way, if you're confused on how you do a shipping plan, how to ship your product to Amazon, in this video, I've broken down the entire shipping plan, so you can go watch it there. But how do you measure your parcel's weight if you don't have a actual weighing scale? 1, if you have your body weighing scale, you can just use that. 2, if you don't have anything, you can just look at the actual product, and behind it you will see how much that individual product weighs. If you're shipping 20 of those, do 21 times each. 21 because the box also weighs, so just do 21 times the box weight, and then that will give you what the total weight of that actual shipment will be, and you can just add that number there. And one final cost that you will incur is when you ship the shipment off to Amazon, UPS will charge you money. However, because UPS is partnered with Amazon, your shipping fee to ship it to Amazon is way cheap. So that 20 unit will probably cost you like £2.50, or no, yeah, £2.50. So in total, your cost is looking at, your professional plan is £30. Your first product order is around £120. Your labels plus supplies and all the tools comes to around £30. And then UPS pickup is around £2.50. So we're actually currently less than £179.70. So this is how you can start a business, a real business that you can even scale to hundreds of thousands of pounds a year with just this much to get started. This is literally less than how much a brand new iPhone will cost, which you're probably planning to buy. So you might as well invest it into starting a business that can then help you buy unlimited iPhones. Now, the best part about this business is not even the fact that you can scale it, but it's something you can do alongside with your job, which means in the evening, on the weekends, and you can start from your kitchen worktop. You don't need to have a garage with hundreds of units in it. You can just buy and ship it off to Amazon. And once again, if you are looking for one-on-one coaching to build a profitable online business, specifically Amazon, then check out the first link in the description. In this video, I've shown you step by step how to do everything to start this business from scratch. So go check this video out now.